It's, if I'm not mistaken, 5:55 or 17:55 in Army time. This is going to be a very unique podcast. Only because I'm not doing this at the house. I'm actually back in Santa Monica. Surprisingly. And I'm back in Santa Monica, not by the wayside did the podcast by the beach, which I will do in a few minutes. But it's more so I'm over here right by the Apple store. We'll walk away from it because my appointment don't start till around next part of the hour. In order to get one out of two iPhone fixed. And the thing that I should have done, ladies and gents, was come here on my off day, but I think I did have my other sister's phone, actually. My old iPhone that I let her use, that she got the screen messed up in. iPhone 6 with the battery kind of jacks up. So you know what? Since I'm out here and this is perfect, we're going to go ahead and do week 53, sessions 256. To 260. My apologies, I have to look both ways and things, brother walking. So, let's just go do it that way. It's going to be on the Kraken. It's going to be nice. And this is for, if I'm not mistaken, week 53 is for the days of June 12th through today, which is the 16th. So, I'm going to try to go to a little beach real quick and go get the podcast started, y'all. So bear with her, brother, because it's going to be on Cracker like 1987. Actually, this is going to be kind of perfect. This I can walk right back to the location I need to be at. Come around in the 20s and, we'll just go ahead and handle some business. So with that, let me start some music up and we'll get it cracking. As soon as I can find out one of my... There we go. Actually, just listen to the sounds real quick. And then we'll get started once we get across the street. So I'll be back here in another 20 minutes. I was supposed to say it's at the Apple store, but it was packed. And I'm like, I'll come back with us more seats and I'll go just stand around there with my backpack. Coming from work as well too, so I kind of like fucks everything up. Oops, guess what I'm doing right now, so let's ladies and gents, welcome to the show. I'm your host and your boy, Chinchilla Q, also known as Q Moore, PipRockerProductionsCM.com. Business-minded leaders and everything else in the midst. We out here back at Santa Monica, not going to the pier, because there's a hell of a lot of people if I did a video podcast. I'll be like right by the little park area where you can look down to the side and everything. So I'm about to go ahead and get it cracking with this podcast for you guys. One time. So this is week 53, sessions 256, 260 of the Business-minded Leader podcast. It's a beautiful day in California as well, so ladies and gents, stay tuned. No big announcements just yet, but stay tuned for that. And like I said before, we're going to get everything cracking right now, so let's go ahead and hit it. And I should go to the pier since, whatchamacallit, since, Pokemon Go thing is happening, but I'm cool on that. Oh, so this is the backdrop where you see the houses and everything. If you ever played Grand Theft Auto 5, you know what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. So let's get down with the show, ladies and gents. Let's go ahead and hit it. I gotta be back over at Apple Store in a few minutes. One of the happy, cool little places. So, yeah. Let's hit it. So on June 12th, 2017, Blessed Mondays, I said sometimes it's best to just shut the fuck up and not say a word about what you're trying to accomplish. Let your work speak for itself while you're working and going through the process of the grind. The reason why I went kind of harsh on that topic is for this particular reason. Most of the times, I think sometimes I kind of do it myself, so I kind of catch myself. We tend to, have big dreams, big desires, and things as to what we want to do. But there are times where we do need to keep our mouth closed and just not say a word to anybody and just let our progress speak for itself. So once we let our progress speak for itself, then everything else flows with more better together. The moment we start to open our mouth up, it's the moment that the progress is not fully there. So we have to always just not let folks know our every moves and our every steps. We just have to go ahead and just accomplish what needs to be accomplished, and just basically, and excuse my harshness, just basically shut the fuck up and just let our work do what it needs to do. Because the moment we keep talking, it's the moment that somebody else gets the same ideas that we have, and it ain't all that great. This is actually pretty cool. Come over here. I mean, got some squirrels popping up this little park area. And I like squirrels. But we can't feed the squirrels and everything. So this is like I said, I've been over to the little Santa Monica area, whatever, the little park and stuff. Well, not the park would disappear. But to go to like the little park where the squirrels actually have their little homes and stuff is actually pretty dope. Might probably get the video, a little Snapchat or whatever. Matter of fact, if I could, there's a little squirrel right there. See if we zoom in on it. Yeah, just chilling. Before heading to the episode. Alright, cool. Alright, y'all, so we'll go on with the rest of the show and everything else. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so let's go back to the process. So did I skip it or not? So on June 13, 2017, on a Grind Tuesday, I said that if you're grinding out daily, your mindset should be on beast mode, hunger mode, and success mode. If you continue to strive for greatness, you must have a beast mentality. What that actually means as well, too, ladies and gents, is that if you're striving towards success, or you want to do something great with your life and things of that nature, you truly have to have a mentality that's like, you got to go ahead and get it. This squirrel is really staring at me. You're not getting no chips and no peanuts, little squirrel, so move. But yeah, it's like you have to have a beast-like mentality that says that you could accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. You just got to put your mind to it, and you just got to get it cracking. You can't just be on the sideline, not wanting to do. I'll put it this way: you can't be a pussy about what you're trying to. You can't be a pussy about what you don't want to do in life. If you want to do something great, you want to do something big, you just got to go out there and go ahead and get it. Because if not, you're going to still be doing the same thing over and over again. And that's never a cool thing to do, doing the same material, the same things over and over again. You got to continue to push and strive as much as you can. So the moment you do that, it's the moment that everything gets a little bit more better. So, yeah, you just got to continue to push. Just continue to strive. I mean, we have that beast mentality. Trust me, it makes everything so much more better, to the point where you now know what your purpose is, and you just go ahead and go after it, as opposed to just be on the wayside now going after your purpose. So go after your purpose and have that beast-like mentality. That's the reason why I call you guys my wolves inside the business-minded leaders, because the wolf is a leader, and when the leader goes out and gets things done as the wolf does, then guess what, you guys can do the same. I'm not talking about the wolves that, just be trifling and be ripping people off and things like that. I ain't talking about the wolves in sheep's clothing. I'm talking about the wolves that actually do care about your well-being and will guide you along the way. That's the type of wolf I'm talking about that we are, and things of that nature. Not the type of wolves. Way more better than that. So let's continue with the show. So on June 14, 2017, Motivational Wednesdays, I said the flow of life is like 4 things. A stream, a river, a waterfall, or a roaring sea. The question to you is this: which of the four do you feel related towards? Think about it. Life does come in different forms and emotions, and does come in force as well too. The reason why I said life is like a stream, because life could be very calm, life could be very easy, life could be very enjoyable, it could be very peaceful. You go at your own pace. Or it could be like a river where it's a little bit fast paced, but you got a little bit slow pace as well. So you got almost like the best of both worlds in a sense, depending on what it is that you try to do. It could be like a waterfall where I didn't know that the music was stopping. Let's go to the next track. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, like life could also be like a waterfall where, how can I do the analogy perfectly? Life could be like a waterfall where everything is just crashing down and you try to figure out life from all angles of walks, and you just try to truly understand what is going on here, what is going on here. Life could be just like that, or life could be like a roaring sea where everything just really be crashing about to the point where you just don't know what it is that you want to do. And most of the time, us being human beings, we have the notion of, of living life as a waterfall and as a roaring sea, to where we just crashing about not knowing what we are doing, and we just are confused with what's happening in life. So we have to truly find the pace. We have to be like a stream. We have to be like a river where everything is peace and calm, but you do know what your purpose is. See, that's where you got to get towards. You got to get towards what your purpose is, and not just be so caught up in the cheese, which we're going to talk to you about next. And I'm about to explain that analogy right there. So stay tuned. That one's about to be a true blessing. And shoot, I might actually do the video podcast early. We'll see what happens. Putting on my Ray-Bans on real quick. This is one thing about having a big behind backpack with you. I was not trying to bring the Ray-Bans came in handy. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Alright, so, ladies and gents, let's go on with the next show. So, that was June 14th. So for June 15th, Daily Tips Thursdays. June 15th, 2017, Daily Tips Thursdays. I said, don't get caught up in noise or get caught up in the cheese with the trap. It's good to find your place of peace, and the cheese will come and go. Just don't let the cheese distract you from living life. Let me let you guys know a little something. In this life that we live in, you cannot let life distract you by... You can't let the cheese distract you, man. The cheese, when I'm talking about the cheese, I ain't talking about natural cheese. I'm talking about money, finances. You cannot let that distract you. Ooh, what the hell dropped off my face? You cannot let that distract you from living life and everything. You have to truly just understand that life is very fragile. I keep talking about it so many times because none of you guys don't think it's hearing the message wrong. I'm trying to say that life is fragile. You have to live it day by day. Face by face. Sorry about that. And also at the same time, too, with that, you just gotta not get caught up in the noise. And I always keep saying it inside the podcast. You can't get caught up in the noise of life. Because every time you get caught up in the noise of life, like you guys hear in the background with the cars and everything, you tend to fall apart and you tend to fall to the wayside. So you truly, ladies and gents, have to just not get caught up by anything, but to live life to the fullest. And once you do that, then trust me, everything will be great and everything will be smooth. But you gotta make that choice. You gotta, enjoy life. You gotta figure out what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to see, what it is that you want to accomplish, and go ahead and knock it out. And so for today, June 16, 2017, Boss Ass Fridays, I said the battles, struggles, frustrations make you feel in life are just tests towards a grander and greater future. You have to go through the trenches in order to come out to the top. The reason being, ladies and gentlemen, because when you go through life challenges, trust me, it's going to hit your ass hard. Excuse my language in this podcast. Like I said, I'm at Santa Monica away from work, so my energy level had kind of switched. But the thing is this though, you in life you will go through a whole lot of struggles, frustrations, and things like that. There's folks right now that's going through financial struggles. There's folks that are going through life struggles. There's folks that's going through multiple type struggles inside this world, and they go through a whole lot of frustrations and things. But I'm gonna let you guys know this: it's just tests to see what your will is to truly see what you're gonna try. Life is just a test to see how strong your will is. Like, are you going to keep breaking down, and keep letting life beat the hell out of you, or are you going to fight back? So you have to take a look at it from that point of view. And once you do that, then everything else truly becomes better. And I'm trying to tell you guys, it's a blessing when it happens like that. So you guys just truly have to get it cracking. Just make something happen. Straight up. So, excuse my language. I got a little bit hyped up earlier. I didn't mean to say all that cuss and do the podcast and things of that nature. My most humble apologies. But thank you guys so for tuning in to this podcast. And I think it's week 3, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you guys for tuning in to it. I could easily do the video podcast. The thing is, I should have brought my iPad with me, because I could have easily just like, yo, I ain't probably here Monday and Tuesday. That is a lie. We'll be over here Monday and Tuesday. And would hurt to do the video podcast. So, like I said, it's also my piece of tranquility to come out before headed towards work the rest of this week. Father's Day is coming up too, so shout out to all the fathers that's really putting it down, taking care of their family, taking care of their kids, especially being in their kids' life and things of that nature. And even to the mothers that are like fathers and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys that truly put in work and doing what you do. You guys are truly appreciated. You guys really are. And at the same time, too, ladies and gents, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend as well. And at the same time, you guys can catch me early morning on Monday, Tuesday on Periscope, which is at Chinchilla Q21. It's also my Twitter account handle. You guys also find out about my social media site at Hit Rocker Productions. You also find out about my website at hitrockerproductions.com. I didn't know that squirrels actually have houses inside of the hills and the ground. That is, well, certainly one, so that's surprising. And at the same time, too, ladies and gents, yeah, like I said, I probably could easily do a video podcast. Actually, probably gonna do a little special video in a few minutes, so we'll see, because it's not time for me to get to, oh damn, I actually need to head back to the Apple Store, so never mind on that. And then again, I might do it. Well, I put it if you guys go to my Periscope or Twitter account at Chinchilla Q21. Hit the video circle at 9 and say 2 on Monday and Tuesday to see the actual video. So with that, it's your boy. I'm about to head over to the Apple Store. I can't believe it's already 6:13. That went by hella fast. You know what? Life is fun. Life goes by fast and you having fun doing the things that you love. Life goes by slow when you're doing bullshit that you don't want to do. So always remember that. And with that though, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys next week. So I'm gonna say signing hour. Peace out. Your boy will catch y'all on the flip side. And with that, Chinchilla Q is out. My apologies to those that don't like the cussing. Like I said, I got a little bit over here. Listen, I did, so my apologies. Alright then, y'all. I'll let y'all later. Peace.